What is going on, Shib Army? I'm about to throw some truth at you that you may or may not like. I'm going to ask you to hit the like button. I'm going to ask you to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to ask you to leave a comment down below. You're welcome to disagree with me, but you've been sitting through a market right now which has had massive meme coins pumping, including things like Pepe and Pooh and things that just don't deserve to pump, and they've been pumping their minds out. You've been seeing Mong. You've been seeing Lambo. You've been seeing all these different tokens. Bob, what about Bob? And Ben, and all of these tokens are pumping, and Shib is not pumping. In fact, if you look at the chart, it looks like a pump and dump. What is going on? Well, it's a tricky answer, but in fact, it's not even close to the pump and dump as it sits right now. But we do have to have an honest discussion about what's going on. Now, if you notice, I haven't been covering very much in the last little while, and it's because there's nothing to cover. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about right now. First of all, the price actions, 87.57. And I mean, you see right here, the chart just looks like this, a massive move to the upside, followed by a nice bleed out the entire time. Why? Because there hasn't been a catalyst. And what's the catalyst been all this time? Well, burn. Because we're going to reduce the supply, which is currently 589 trillion, 589.34 trillion tokens as of today. That's what the supply is. And it's split up amongst whatever it takes to be 5.16 billion market cap. So the number of holders are in the millions. If you come over here and you just kind of look around, 1.3 million holders. So a lot of wealth spread out. Let's look at bone chart. Same thing. I mean, how does this look any different from those pump and dumps? That it doesn't really resonate with people. This is what the true problem is. It's that for a year or two, people like me have farmed people like you who watch this content for content, and they're not being honest with you. They're being pie in the sky. They're telling you, well, we're about to moon, dog. We're burning so many tokens, and they do stuff like this, or 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 they do stuff like this. And what they're really telling you is, click on me. I have content for you. Digest my content. That is all. But the truth is, here's the problem. In 1 year, since June of 2022, this is the difference in the overall supply. 589.4 trillion down to 589.34 trillion. Now, these guys have been telling you all about how much is being burned, how this 3 billion transactions is just a massive burn. If you burn 3 billion, if you've burned 3 billion tokens per day, it would probably take you about 100 years to get the supply reduced. Now, it's okay if you feel like Shib is going to have a run, because I think that it's going to have a run. It's okay if you feel like Shib is going to have another pump, because I feel like Shib is going to have another pump. But it's disingenuous to tell you that all of these things are going to happen. Here's what matters. What matters is Shibarium. When Shibarium launches, you will start to see what seems to amount to a much more significant burn. Along with that mass adoption comes new meme tokens. That comes an ecosystem. And with those, you will see more burn happening. All that matters is Shibarium. So when you look around and you wonder why Shib is not pumping, it's not pumping. It's $5.1 billion market cap. That's not a pump, because it's pumped up to billions of dollars. What you're waiting for is the launch of the product that's going to send it into the stratosphere. And that's taking a little bit of time. But within 2 months, we should have some real clarity. So what I would recommend if I were an investor, and I am, and I'll tell you what I'm doing right now, I'm accumulating Shib. I'm accumulating Bone, mostly Bone, by the way, because I do think that Bone is going to go on the first run, because it's the gas that powers Shibarium. And then from there, I'm going to use that to roll it over to accumulate more Shib, because I do think that now is the time to do that. When the price is down, when you feel that suppressed sort of position, this is the perfect time to accumulate. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of future content. Make sure that you like. If you don't like the content, tell me that. If you like the content, tell me that as well. But I owe you a little bit of honesty here. So it's not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again.
Whoa, another shot of the bullet. Loaded, got complex, cocking and pulling. That bottleneck look like the Loch Ness. What are we doing? I'm about to fall out, boy, and the proof's in the pudding. So, can we forget